Today, technology is the foundation of modernization, and as such, the increased crime in using technology is an inevitable reality. Digital crime is defined as an offense targeted at computer data and its related digital systems in which unauthorized theft, modification, corruption, or even disruption are carried out. A digital crime, however, can only occur when a vulnerability is detected and exploited. A vulnerability is defined as a weakness that exists in devices or a group of devices that we call resources that can be exploited by a threat. Therefore, vulnerabilities put resources at great risk, which is a potential to suffer various types of damages that have been mentioned earlier. Some of the common digital vulnerabilities include weak password, weak data encryption, and security weaknesses in web applications. So how do we actually identify it? One way is by performing a vulnerability assessment. An assessment provides the risk awareness and knowledge needed to eliminate digital vulnerabilities. So to ensure all digital vulnerabilities are identified, a company considers the following types of assessments, which are wireless network scans that reveal security flaws, network-based scans that detect vulnerable digital assets, and finally, database scans that identify security weaknesses.
Now that the vulnerabilities have been called out, our main topic that we want to talk about today is cyber hygiene. Cyber hygiene is usually focused on business companies. However, I'm going to focus on personal use. Cyber hygiene isn't a popular subject among kids and teenagers, but it is very crucial for every adult who uses internet on a daily basis. In simple terms, cyber hygiene is a reference or a metaphor to every practices and steps to maintain their personal data for themselves and a way to improve online security when they are surfing online. Everyone must have heard the word scam and frauds, right? These are the perfect example as the most dangerous worldwide cyber threats that we should be very careful of. There are many simple actions we can do to ensure we are at least not in the hunter's main prey list. One of the easiest steps is by downloading reputable antivirus and malware software in our most used gadgets. We can also set a strong or an unpredictable password on our main online account. Another simple yet very effective way to keep our account more complex to be breached is by using the existing multi-factor authentications. This is the only way to make sure that the person accessing the account is us. The most common mistake that can expose our vital point while surfing the internet is misclicking or purposely clicking on an advertisement. This practice are routine to ensure one's safety or identity and other personal details that could be very potentially stolen or corrupted. Now that cyber hygiene has been detailed, let's move on to the importance of cyber hygiene itself.
Okay, why is cyber hygiene so important? The goal of cyber hygiene is to keep sensitive data and protect it from theft or attacks. The concept works similarly to personal hygiene. Individuals maintain their health by taking precautionary measures to help ensure it, such as flossing to minimize cavities and hand washing to stop the spread disease. Cybersecurity is important because it encompasses everything that relates to protecting other data from cyber attacks who want to steal this information and use it to cause harm. The most obvious reason that cyber hygiene is so important is that it keeps your computers, networks, and data safe from all sorts of threats. Cyber hygiene also helps to prevent cyber criminals from breaching into computers' network, or at least raises the opportunity cost, making it so hard that the criminal gives up and goes looking for another victim. Many of today's attacks are increasingly sophisticated, relying on social engineering to get a victim divulge sensitive information. Security problems, data compromise, and data loss can result from poor cyber hygiene. Therefore, it is vital for you to properly assess its current cyber hygiene approach, including application use as well as access and login protocols. From there, you can develop a routine cyber hygiene procedure that ensures proper maintenance and security. By enhancing its total security posture, you can reduce the risk of disruptions and data loss by practicing good cyber hygiene.
To conclude, digital vulnerabilities are issues that can easily be looked down on. Therefore, any possible method to overcome it should be taken to ensure everyone's safety.